Let's dive in first. Let's talk about the rebrand, and then we'll shift to the roofing. Kind of like the point of this podcast, we just want to talk about what's going on in our business now to help maybe people who are going through similar things. So this happens to be what's going on right now. That's why we chose both of these things as today. They could probably both be their own episode. Maybe eventually they will. The rebrand started, in my head, it started 5 or 6 or 7 years ago, but it really started to heat up like after HVAC, a few years after HVAC, and then more like recently when we decided to launch electric this year. So when we 2015 went through a rebrand, I was part of that. Our old logo was very much built for just plumbing under it, and then we had our slogan, a flush beats a full house. It was a good, it's been really good branding, I think.
Absolutely.
I've really enjoyed it. I think it shows up well. We had the Jack, mascot. It was kind of cool. But as we added heating and air, we just kind of tagged that on there. We wanted to talk about drains more as we built that department. So we threw that in there. So then it was plumbing, drains, heating, and air. And it was kind of a lot. We wanted our slogan. So then under that was a flush beats a full house. So just a lot of words on this logo. And it kind of started to look clunky. Then we're talking about adding electric. It's like, man, we can't just keep tagging stuff on the end of this. So we went through, it's too long, man. Yeah, too long.
We're answering the phone saying 9 things.
Yeah, it's just clunky, So we were like, okay, what should our name be? Mm-hmm. So we went down, should it be Jolly Home Services? Should it be Jolly Home? Should it just be Jolly? And then we talk about the trades, how we do. Should just talk about the trades. So we did some surveys. We looked around, asked a ton of people. We looked at some of our favorite brands in the country. What we determined is let's just be Jolly. Mm-hmm. It's just Jolly, and then we'll talk about our trades. People call us Jolly anyway. They either call us Jolly or Jolly Plumbing. So let's just be Jolly and then talk about the trades. So that's what we did. So most of the time, like on internal stuff or uniforms, it'll just show up. Our new brand will just show up Jolly. On anything external, like out in the public, there will be trades under it, so people know what we do, right? So we went through a cool process. The process of the rebrand's been a lot of fun. There was a lot to think about. One was this Jack in our slogan.
Yeah,
that was big. Do we keep it? Is it a flush beats a full house? It's kind of weird when you're talking about HVAC. So we decided to get rid of the slogan, get rid of the Jack, and bring on a new mascot. So the new mascot, based off my dad in this picture right here, behind us, I think we can see that on the cameras. Based on that picture, it's Barry. That's my dad's name. Barry's the new mascot. With all new branding, we added a color. We don't have to go too into the weeds of what it actually is, but we just wanted to look more like when I looked at the company branding, I couldn't connect it to being like a $100 million company like we want to be. I just couldn't connect it. Like I didn't think it could get us there. People that didn't already know the name and weren't familiar with our look, like going into new markets or even pushing into Cincinnati more, like I just didn't think it made a lot of sense. So I'll stop there and just give me your thoughts on the rebrand so far and we'll go more into it.
Very cool exercise. It's awesome to see when you have the top professionals in their element, how talented they are. When you start talking about font sizes, color coordinations, text, there's a lot of changes, text up top, text up bottom. It was just impressive, very impressive to see.